Imagine this. It's a normal afternoon in New York City. The subway platform is jam-packed with people heading home. Trains are thundering in and out of the station, a familiar rhythm to any New Yorker. Nobody expects their day to be anything but ordinary. Standing in that crowd is a man named Wesley Autry, with his 2 little daughters, waiting for their train just like everyone else. But then, something goes wrong. A young man standing near them starts having a seizure. He stumbles, loses his balance, and in a horrifying moment, he falls off the platform and onto the tracks below. Time seems to stop. People gasp. A few scream. Others just stare in disbelief. And then, the unmistakable rumble of an approaching train echoes through the tunnel. It's getting closer, fast. While everyone else was frozen, paralyzed by shock and fear, Wesley Autry did something incredible. He handed his daughters to a stranger and, without a second thought, leaped down onto the tracks himself. He ran to the fallen man, trying to pull him up, but it was too late. The train's headlights were blinding, the sound deafening. There was no time to get him back to safety. In that split second, with the train just feet away, Autry made a decision that would defy all logic. He threw himself on top of the man, pushing him down into the grimy drainage trench between the rails. He pressed their bodies down as low as they could possibly go, holding the stranger tight. "Stay still," he yelled over the roar. The train thundered over them. 1 car, then 2, 3, 4, 5. The space was so tight that the bottom of the train was just inches above Autry's back. Grease and dirt rained down on them. The noise was unimaginable. For what felt like an eternity, the 2 men lay there, pinned between the cold steel rails and the massive weight of the train cars passing over them. The crowd on the platform held its breath, many turning away, unable to watch. Then, silence. The train screeched to a halt, the last car having just cleared their bodies. A voice from under the train called out, "We're okay." The platform erupted. The silence was shattered by cheers, applause, and cries of relief. Emergency workers rushed in and helped both men, miraculously unharmed, back onto the platform. The young man was safe, and so was Wesley Autry. Wesley became known as the subway hero. He received awards, praise, and was celebrated all over the world. But when asked about it, he was incredibly humble. He said, "I don't feel like I did something spectacular. I just saw someone who needed help. I did what I felt was right." He insisted that he wasn't a hero, just a regular person who made a choice. But isn't that what real heroism is? It's not about wearing a cape or having superpowers. It's about seeing a person in need and making the choice to act, even when you're terrified. Wesley Autry's story reminds us that any of us could be a hero. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's acting in spite of it. It's a split-second decision that can change your life forever. In a world that can sometimes feel cold and disconnected, stories like this remind us of the incredible capacity for good that exists within all of us. What would you have done in that situation? It's a tough question, but it makes you think. Thank you for watching. If this story moved you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more incredible true stories. See you next time.